Uh, yeah, so we are live. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are enjoying this series. So we are going to work on the next part of this AWS AI demo session. So now we have all the three data set, that is validation data set, test data set, and the training data set. We have splitted them, segregated them into different weightage, and now we have data to train our model, to test the model, and to finally evaluate and validate our model that it is working fine or not. Okay, so now we have this data set part all completed. So next part which we have learned into our video, which if like AI theoretical video which I have put on my channel. So if you go to my channel, and here you can see in the main part, sorry like if you go to this video part, and this video of, so I have many videos of AI. So this video, which AI full course AWS AI Azure, and part 1 and 2 with subtitle. So this is the main theoretical concept. It contains all the theoretical concepts of AI and ML. So make sure you watch this video. And so in this video we have discussed about like a data set and the algorithm, and then how we are going to train the model. So if I take you to that specific page, yeah, this one, where I explained it using the cake example. So now we have all the data set, and now next step is to get the algorithm, then train it to make a fully functioning model. So let's come to the algorithm part now, as we are cleared with so we are going to use XGBoost algorithm. So what does XGBoost stand for? It stands for the extreme gradient boosting. So it is a very powerful, and like we have used it multiple times into when we are working for different clients from belonging to different domains and different industry. So we utilize this algorithm. So this is a very popular and very powerful machine learning algorithm. So it falls under the category of gradient boosting. So I will discuss what is this gradient and what is this boosting. So we are going to talk about this in very detail. I have put that out in blog as well. I will provide the link in the description. But we are going to talk here in more broad detail uh, about this XGBoost algorithm. So what is this boosting? So boosting is basically an Ansible learning technique. So Ansible learning technique means it try where like multiple weak learners, like many models, like a decision tree where it start from one and make multiple versions of it, and they are trained sequentially. So that helps to get the maximum benefit of the data, and to like when it's tried to predict the output, it utilize this like because there are multiple weak learners, so it can try to predict it, and then we finally come with a like finally come with a very strong model. So basically, in simple words, each new model will correct the error of the previous one because it is in like a sequence. You can say like a decision tree, or when you can understand this by with example. And I also showed this into when I was explaining about the ANN, that is artificial neural network. So so what will happen, like when we put data, it will go to this first layer, and then it will like as they are operating sequentially. So output of this, suppose it gives the only 10% of result, then that will come to this part and it will improve it, and then it goes to, so like the final output I will get, it is very good, and like it will be more closer to my target. So like each new model corrects the error of the previous one, and focus on what is being misclassified in the previous instance. Okay, suppose like I am providing data about the cat photos. Suppose like first time it classifies like a dog photo as like cat photo. So I will next time it will I will tell that is not a cat photo. So I will teach it continuously learning. So that learning technique is known as Ansible learning technique, which is also boosting represents for. And then we talk about this is an extreme boosting. So now we know what is boosting. Now let's talk about the gradient boosting. So gradient, just like we see in this form of colors also, like where there is a slowly change of the color from one color to another color. When we see, like we talk about gradient wallpapers or gradient color, so it is similar to that. Basically, in it is specify like in each iteration, a new model is built to correct the mistake made by the previously combined set of the existing model. So when they s- boosting in, they try to make multiple models and correct the errors of the previous model, and then they come up with a new model which is already which don't make mistake which is made by the previous existing model. So that is slowly it started removing all the mistake it has, and we will get a very perfect model and very close to what we want to achieve. So that is the power of gradient boosting. Basically, it utilizes that slope of the loss function. So like the slope of the loss function is slowly as we are increasing, the percentage of the error is started decreasing drastically, and we will become closer to what we want to achieve as an by using that model what we want to predict it. And what is this XG boost? So this is an optimized and because X here stands for the extreme, so it stands for it is an optimized and the efficient implementation of that gradient boosting. And we already discussed what is boosting and gradient boosting. So it also incorporates the regularization technique, which we are going to discuss, like L1, L2, lasso and ridge, which helps us to prevent overfitting and handles the missing value as well. Like if like some data is not provided for some person, like we are talking about here, like if some like here some data is not provided for any specific, some race is not provided for some person, or age is not provided, so it will take care of that. That's why like this is very popular and powerful machine learning algorithm which you are going to utilize. And it uses a technique, as we already discussed, gradient boosting with decision trees. So where it utilizes these multiple instances to correct the errors of the previous ones. Okay, and we will get a new model each and every instance, like an instance. So that what is the benefit we get? That we get parallel processing. So like if multiple instance, multiple algorithms are trained on like this part, so that's why they are processing the same thing. So they can be trained parallelly because there are multiple instance of that. So it's not like we are teaching only one. So they can be like at a single time, each can be trained, and then can they summarizing and correcting mistakes each time, and we will get the final output. So this saves us a lot of time, and this actually speeds up the training. So like if you guys have any other issues or any other doubts, you can let me know in the comment section. I will uh, solve that, try to resolve your queries. And then we already talked about the regularization as a like key features of it. Then handling missing visual values, we also talked that it can handle the missing values which is in the data set. Then there is a tree pruning, it uses to pruning to remove the branches of if it sees that that model is no longer contributed and it covers all part in the previous model, then it will try to remove that model tree branch, and you will get the maximum output model from that. So it is very easy to understand XGBoost, and it will try to make multiple instances of your instance of that model, and then it will try to come closer by training itself using this algorithm, and you will get the maximum output from your benefit. So application of it is this, first of all, what we are currently doing, that we are using it for the machine learning task, which is for classification model, regression, and the ranking problems which you have. And it has been successful into many Kaggle competition, and considered as a versatile and effective algorithm. I already told it is a really powerful and widely used machine learning algorithm. And so in final, XGBoost is a sophisticated algorithm that's built out a strong predictive model and give us the about 80% of output into from our model, which is very good in if you look at the in the machine learning terms. And it combines the strength of all multiple weak learners into a intelligent and optimized way. So it is known for its efficiency, speed, and ability to handle complex data. So so that's all about XGBoost. I will provide the link in the description of this blog so you can read about it more. And so now, as we know, what is now we have the all these data set, we have the algorithm. So now we require to train it. But before to train it, we need to first connect this our algorithm with this data set. So for that, XGBoost actually accept data set in the CSV format. That is comma separated values, which we have like Excel type of format. So currently we have that into our SageMaker instance. So for that we have to first we have to convert this data set into CSV files, and then we will upload it to S3 so it can Amazon S3. That's why when we are creating this SageMaker instance, we linked it to S3, like we created a role for it, correct? So that's why we are going to upload that data set, and which is in the CSV format, which we are going to convert it now. We will upload that to S3, and then we will train using this algorithm and data set. We will train our model and try to utilize it, and after proper testing and all. Okay, so it, yes. So first we will convert this train and validation data frame object, which we have like data sets, to CSV file. So because it is the matching input we require for the XGBoost algorithm. So for that, we will use the function called to underscore CSV, where we have to provide the file, what file name we want to give it, and we will uh, like uh, provide the index also, parameter. So let's quickly utilize that function into our uh, this SageMaker notebook instance. So, so you can see this function from Panda library, train to CSV, and then we have to provide the name of the CSV file which we want to give. So I can give it as train.csv. So this is the name of the CSV file which is going to be created, and if there is already file exists, then it will replace that file. So no need to worry about that. And then we will put the index parameter, which is we are going to set it false because we want to exclude the this index column from being overwritten to our CSV file. So we are talking about this is our index column. So because we don't want to overwrite it there into our that and if you don't put the index parameter as false, then which is like a default case, then index column would be included in the output as well. But I don't want to be that included into like my output, because I want to just predict it like if my that person income is more than 50,000 or not. So for that I will put index equal to false. Okay. And second thing which we are going to do is we are also set the header parameter to false, because we want to exclude our the like these all these column names from that like all these age, work, class, education from the output. So we are going to set this also header parameter, which is header equal to false. Okay. So we are going to do that. So you can see a CSV file is created here. So if you open it, you can see all this. So this is now I have a proper data set, which will be like great input for my XG boost algorithm. Okay. So now come back to our SageMaker notebook, Jupyter notebook, and then similarly, we are going to do it for the validation. Yeah. So let me copy this and I will just change it for validation. I will name it as well. Same shift enter to execute the command. So I can see the validation data set also here. So I have converted my data set into CSV file, which is the proper input for our algorithm XGBoost. Now what we have to do, we have to upload this data set to Amazon S3. Okay, why we are uploading this data set to S3? Because the data set in S3 will be we can use by this our SageMaker instance for the model training purposes. So it can be used because we already set up that role proper permission is already be done. So for that, you are doing that, we have to first import our necessary libraries, which is in our case, because we are uploading it to S3, so we will be required first the SageMaker library, then the Boto3 library, which is basically that AWS Python SDK library, and then we will require the OS library. So for that, we will go to our Jupyter notebook and then we will import all these library. First the SageMaker and then Boto3 and then OS library. Okay, so we will execute this. So it has imported all those libraries, and after that we have to associate the S3 bucket to this SageMaker session which we are working on to the like where the our currently the data set is residing, which is in the CSV format. So we have to store that into a particular variable. So you can put it like any name. We currently, because we are going to put it into a bucket, so we are utilizing this variable bucket, and then we are utilizing the SageMaker library, SageMaker dot session. Okay, yeah, session is there, and then we can make it like if you we utilize the default bucket. Like it will be easier and good to have uniquely created by itself, which will contain this SageMaker name and all unique identities. So it will be attached to it, and so basically we are attaching this session to associating this S3 bucket which we are going to create to this SageMaker session. So we are storing that into this variable bucket, so it can be later used for storage and retrieving data in context of this SageMaker workflows. Okay, so I hope you already got it, but let me make you understand all these terms clearly. So first, this SageMaker is representing this SageMaker AWS SageMaker Python SDK, and this complete term of a SageMaker session, it creates an instance of the SageMaker session class and provides you the functionality related to managing the SageMaker session. And this default bucket is the method called on this session instance retrieves the name of the default S3 bucket associated with this particular SageMaker session. So in Amazon SageMaker, S3 buckets are often used for storing input and output data, as well as if your model creates any artifact. And the bucket which is here, this bucket, it is the variable to which mm, name of this default S3 bucket is assigned, so we can use it later. So all it basically assign the name of the bucket it created into this variable. Okay, So let me execute it. Okay, it throws me some error. So let me look at. Okay, there is I guess some issue with like importing this. So let me try it again. Or okay, maybe I guess here the session should. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So the like mistake was I have put the like a small s at the session, so it will be require a capital. So here the like we should call it properly and utilize the particular instance. So you can see now there is no error. I have pressed the shift enter. Okay. So after we have done this, so next step is to upload the training and validation data set to Amazon S3. So which we are going to do in the next video. So till then, because it's already the video is getting very longer. So I hope you enjoy this video, and we are going to like upload these CSV files to Amazon S3. So I hope you see watch the next video as well. And if you have any doubts, please let me know in the comment section. And I will, if you want to require to make a video on any other topic, I will make that also. So make sure to subscribe and